Hi, my name is Marco Baldocchi. I'm the CEO and founder of Emotivae. Emotivae is an artificial intelligence based on neuroscience. Everything starts from a very simple concept. Before we start acting, something happens in our brain. The only way to decode what happens in our brain are reading the micro-expression. Micro-expression have a duration of 35 milliseconds, almost invisible for our eyes. They are unconscious, so we cannot manage them, and they are universal. So all the human beings from all over the world, we have the same micro-expression connected with the same emotion. Emotivae is a software, camera agnostic, so we can predict behavior up from 10 to 20 seconds in advance. I'm going to show you a couple of examples. In this case, here you can see this guy. This value is very important because it's the arousal. Either is the arousal, closer we are to act. So in this case, you will see the average of this guy is around 15, 16 seconds, something like that. In a certain moment, you will find a peak. When you see the peak, Emotivae is able to send a notification to the security guy through wearable, through a mobile app, through a lot of different systems, okay? And you will see a peak. When you will see a peak, I will start counting, so you can have an idea how much in advance Emotivae can send an alert. You will see like 31, 32. It's almost impossible to stop with a commander, but you will see. As we are close there, you will see like 15. You have more or less the same baseline. Emotivae registered the baseline. Now you have 36. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's the gun. And they can show you a lot of videos with the same identical pattern, because Emotivae is able to read the pattern they are before acting. In this case, you will see the arousal is very low. And at a certain point, when this guy will watch to the camera, here, he was worried and alarmed because he found out it was a camera. Now here we will see 33. The arousal is growing. He knows what he was doing. You will see a peak, 31. From that moment, I will start counting again. Is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Same time, same reaction, same action. That's a predictive tool. We work with every type of cameras. We can work with infrared cameras, and I can show you also the quality. And the very interesting things, we work also with partial covered face. When Emotivae recognizes that there is just a part of the face, the level of accuracy is either on the part of the face that is available. In this case, anger, anxious, a very high level of arousal. The arousal level is a range between minus 0.99 up to 0.99. So in this case, 30 is very high. So we can predict behavior from the human being also in a...
Somebody told me about the stadium.
Right, the stadium is cool. Let me show you. Here you will see a lot of different people, and you will see that the people on this side are mostly neutral, and the people from this side are most happiness. And you will see like a yellow wave coming from left to right, because we are social animal. So we can influence other people. It's very interesting when you have a lot of people, because you can recognize a nucleus of a potential danger. So because we are able, that's a bad quality camera, so you can see how we can work that. And there is another very interesting video about an airport. They receive an information. Mostly the flight were delayed. And you can find surprise, sadness, 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 anger, anger, surprise, surprise, surprise. We can do the multi-phases. The level of accuracy of Emotivae is 94%, tested on the most important dataset worldwide for the facial coding.
Tell me how this was developed.
Sorry?
How was it developed?
It's a crazy story. I created this project more or less 2 years ago. I started working on Emotivae, but Emotivae, the name of Emotivae was no Emotivae in that moment. It was an internal tool for the other company I have in consumer neuroscience. Then I created this software And one day I went to school with my kids. I have my son, 8 years old, and by hand with me, my daughter, 5 years old, and one guy start arguing with the security guy. Then they called the police, and they cuffed him, and they found a gun on him. It was very close to me. So I had an idea, and what if he decided to start shooting? What if the security guy can have 10 seconds a notification on his smartwatch 10 seconds in advance, so they can stop this guy in the parking lot instead of in front of the school. So that's the reason why I decided to bring the neuroscience and the AI into the security industry to save life. That's another crazy video I want to show you. That's what Emotivae can do. It's about school shooting. There is a huge difference. This guy tried to seem very calm because you don't want to be suspicious. But the micro-expression show the real emotion he is feeling, displeasure, enraged, furious. And you will see a lot of different emotion. This guy entered in their room and started shooting. In this moment, Emotivae can close the door, finding a huge difference between the emotion you want to show and the real emotion he is feeling. In this case, we can close the door and save some life. That's the goal of Emotivae. Give to the security team 10 to 20 seconds. And for a trained person, it's a very long time. They can react.
Thank you so much.